Anyway,
We live.
We live?
We live.
All right, man. Hey, man. Say, man. We made it to another week. Another episode of the Stuck in the Middle podcast. Because you know it's up and it's stuck. Every week. Y'all know what it is. Your boy, Official Social Cues. Follow. But you know we got to keep the same vibe week over week. Mainly because we want you to do one thing. +1 on all the plats. Make sure you double punch. That way you get all notifications. If we go live, if we send a new video, if we got a new reel, you need to know about it. So you got to double punch. But you know I keep the fam with me.
what up? It's Coach Hef, a.k.a. Higher Ed Fred. I'm in the building.
Straight up.
It's your boy B with Cooks. We're here.
Cori. From Cori's Corner. The resident unicorn.
Say, bro, don't raise nobody. Bro.
And this is Paris, man. I'm like, what he low energy today because I took him outside right when I got to work and we, you know what I'm saying, we played fetch.
Okay.
Got to get some of that energy out, my boy.
He look like he about to pass out, fall off the
Yeah,
couch.
already.
He finna fetch disease.
Stucky stuck.
Real top perrito. Well, you know what it is, man. We're a pop culture podcast. We show up every week to do the same thing, which is to give hilarious takes to the pop culture world. We start off with like different segments. We start with different segments. We keep it very, very simple. The first segment, basic. You guys send us stuff. Make sure that you subscribe and on all the different platforms. More importantly, we want to send some more Stucky Situations. We haven't had some in a minute. Like,
Yes, please.
So
We got
We're running low on our stock.
Where'd they go?
StuckyPod.com.
Submit your Stucky situation. Everybody goes through something. Stop.
yeah, come on.
Or,
and again,
even if you're not on StuckyPod.com, you're like, oh, I'm on IG right now. You can hit up any of our IGs, hit the link in the bio. You can submit there too.
come on. Yeah, that's
Come on.
We're getting you unstuck
Every week.
You use the flow. Either way, you know what it is. We start off with Stucky Situations. We see if you can get unstuck that way. We move on to people who are stuck on stupid in the world.
Or stuck and stupid.
And
Yes,
then,
nice.
when we see they're stuck on stupid, we put them on the wheel. From there, Cori wraps it up in a pretty little bow, sends us on our way for the week, gets us unstuck. That's the show, guys. 1 hour plus, half, 2 sometimes.
1 hour-ish.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, depends on how we feel.
We got a
Joe
couple-
Rogan.
This ain't
we got a couple
dude.
58s
Joe
in there,
Budden.
59s.
Yeah,
Y'all
there's
stop playing.
couple low balls.
Don't shade the 1 hour like that.
Hey, huh?
Did I do the Stucky Week-cap, man? What y'all stuck on?
Man, listen, I was like thinking to myself, what can I use this time to do? Obviously, talk about what I've been stuck on this week, but to, speak about my world. I do sports, I do movies, I do other real life things. That's what I'm gonna start doing. What have I been stuck on?
I like that.
Today I watched Dune, the first one.
Don't ruin nothing. It's on my watch list.
The first one?
Yes, I have not watched it.
I'm not gonna ruin anything.
No spoilers?
No.
Oh,
I'll give you my grade. I'll give you how I feel about it. You
So
know?
scene 1, act 1.
Now, I will give you one thing.
Here we go.
If we were to total up Zendaya's entire time on screen, it might be 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Whoa.
yeah.
What? And Dune?
Am I lying?
she
disrespect.
And the funny
Who is
part
that?
is, facts. The funny part is, she kind of randomly just pops up. Like,
Yeah,
out of,
I saw that on TikTok somewhere. That was
Yeah.
like,
How much you got paid for that?
Man, she probably-
Bank.
but
that second one.
the
probably
film
fat.
itself is kind of shot. I believe they probably shot part 1 and 2 as
Together.
one
At the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like a 5-hour film and they cut it in half. So maybe we get more of her in the second one. I haven't watched the second one yet. I will probably do that this weekend. But I watched that.
There is more of
Basketball's
her.
turn up. Basketball's been going crazy because March Madness and all the conference tournaments. So I've been watching that. So I just been locked in on that. I started to watch the live action of Avatar, and all my friends got on my head, and they said I had to finish season 2 and 3 first.
No, you don't.
I know, and I said I don't, but then they said just do it since you already started.
First of all, why are your friends' inner voice like that?
Huh?
Why is your friend's inner voice like that?
My friend's inner voice is the only like the way their voice is at the time is really how I feel. So it can go from the oh my god voice as Brian would do, or it can go to like an annoying voice because I'm like it's opposite of what I wanted to actually happen.
So that was you're annoyed by them telling you to watch it.
because I wanted to watch a live action one, but also I'm like
And
I'm not
live
gonna
action crazy.
the live,
we know
so
that
I
you're gonna
watched
watch the
2
other 2
episodes of the
books,
live action, but I'm also like. All right, my friends, they deep in this too, and I'll be telling them to do stuff, and they following.
You
And,
said your friends are deep in it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I got him.
Oh, you're involved? My bad.
He's
my
a resident unicorn. He's protected.
yeah, it's forever, bro. You know what I'm saying?
man.
Infinity.
I didn't catch that one.
Like
And
we
then the
said.
unicorn, that's even crazy.
Yeah.
So, that's-
Nah, see, now y'all are going,
Yeah, we're reaching,
you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Very much so a reach. But, hell, that's what, and it's been spring break this week.
Oh, that's locked
So,
in,
question: You
yo.
said sports. Should Reese have even with a broke ankle ran up on old girl?
Ooh.
No.
No, you think so?
I think what I take away from that South Carolina little scuffle,
Oh, okay.
kerfluffle, little fisticuffs is
Shoving match.
it's gonna happen when it comes to tempers flare. I was watching that game, LSU. I seen what some of y'all was doing to them girls
100%.
on the slide, and when nobody was saying that.
What they always do, by the way.
Facts.
Yeah.
But I seen it. Okay, some of the ponytails was getting yagged. I seen some of that. So okay, tempers boil. I like to see a little scuffles in my basketball games. I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't like the response from Kim Mulkey.
Yeah, that was
Thought that was
I
whack.
saw it. Yeah,
That was tough.
Sorry, people be like, and Kim is a storied coach. She's kind of like the Bill Belichick's of the world. But I feel like when people get that high,
You gotta think smarter than that.
not even that, nobody wants to call them out. That was bull.
Yeah.
Very distasteful.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, I don't know Angel
was in
Reese.
South Carolina.
I don't know Angel Reese. I want the best for her. But as a coach, do you also want your best player scrapping? No.
No.
So why would I even say that? I wouldn't be like, oh, wish she would have did it to Angel Reese. No, I would never. I want my best player to be, if anything, somebody put a bubble around her. Remember when the Detroit player tried to fight LeBron and everybody was holding LeBron back and Russell Westbrook was finna fight old buddy? That's what I need. My best. No. Security, go get the best player.
I think what she should have said, which is the exact same thing, and this is the crazy thing about posturing, like,
Right.
if she would have said, I wonder if she would have pushed Angel like that, I think we would have took it different. Like,
Okay,
'Cause that's
that's
a different-
crazy. It's the same
it's
thing.
the same exact
But
thing.
it is completely.
yeah.
I see that so much different.
That's right.
Than the way that she said it. So,
Hey, we're here to get people unstuck. Hey,
Kim,
yeah,
Kim,
Kim,
what's
hey,
up?
next time,
Submit
hey,
your Stucky
by the way,
situation.
my fee is very low for any kind of media training.
you know what's funny? We'll get to that a little bit later. But that's what I've been stuck on, bro. I've been watching a lot of sports. I've been staying up for Lakers games, which is crazy.
Well, I don't know why you
They
do
started
that.
9-something.
I know.
Because, bro,
I love the Lakers, bro. You talk to the Lakers fan.
I know.
I can't watch
It's actually
it right
good TV, man.
that's what I'm saying.
It's
Like,
showtime.
it's been like,
It's good. It's good.
basketball's been good. The parity this season has been
It's
good.
been good basketball, man.
So every game almost feels like you don't know who's going to win, even if it's a team that's like way better. Hell, the Cavaliers can beat the Celtics and blow them out the wire.
now. No,
Like,
you can watch the NBA. I thought you talking about the Lakers alone. I'm like,
no. I'm talking about the NBA. So I'm saying I've been staying up to watch different games, and
Gotcha.
I've been watching softball. But anyway, that's what I've been stuck on. A bunch of stuff, obviously.
baby.
But you stuck.
You know,
That's what it sounds
stuck.
like.
And I've been stuck on social media too. Y'all see what I just posted today? Jeremy did.
Lies, bro.
That's funny.
Lies.
You know the oh no.
What?
Oh no, bro. I'll tell you what I really been stuck on. I'm sorry, all of this. Who got their phone on them? Y'all got oh y'all don't have Apple. You got Spotify though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody look up Agora Hills and then after that put like in parentheses, now you're a single mom.
Agora, like AGORA.
AGORA
Why does that sound
Hills.
familiar?
because
Oh,
it's a
is
Doja
it-
Cat
is it-
song. But then
Oh, okay.
type in afterwards, put now you're a single mom.
Now?
Now you're a single mom, yeah. And then hit play. Put it up to the mic. Hold on.
I know
bro.
what it is. It's
Hold
a,
on,
it's
bro.
a skit that everybody's
Listen.
doing right now.
This is the best thing ever.
It's a skit.
This?
Yeah, hold on. Play that now. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
Now you're a single mom.
Hold on. I've been doing the dance too. Hey, bro, this is the best thing. Sing it if you know the song. Hold on. You let them hit it wrong.
Hey.
You didn't have second thoughts.
Hey,
Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom.
Yeah.
You said I'ma have this kid.
Yeah.
Don't care if he's here or not.
Yeah.
Now you're a single mom. Hey,
Yeah.
now you're it's my favorite part. Listen to the background. Show
yeah.
the baby off.
Yeah,
Show
bro.
the baby off.
Yeah.
Show the baby off. Anyway, all right.
I'm dead.
So
Hey,
this guy
y'all-
has merch out, bro.
Yeah, he
now
killed
you're
it.
a single mom merch. You got to dance.
Oh,
It
that's
is
how you do it.
hilarious,
So
bro.
y'all do what you need to do because once Future and Beyonce come out, it's over with.
Bro, them double features.
Like
double
Future's coming out in May, and then
Double
Beyonce's
feature?
coming out
Facts.
with the album. It's
Hold
done.
on.
Y'all
Double
get out.
feature,
Hurry
feature?
up.
But what are y'all stuck on? Because I've been stuck on that. I've been walking around randomly I'll be at work.
Be with what you want,
You
bro.
let them hit it wrong.
Hey, but I like that.
That's
I'm about to
what-
start playing
That's
that.
what happened when Ray J with I hit it.
I hit it. I hit it
There's a
first.
lot of there's a whole bunch of bops like J Fish got that bop.
Yes,
that we
bro.
like.
Oh,
that
you
Christian
talking
bop.
about that? Oh, what did he say? Oh my God.
He got one of the best
The
bops.
J Fish bop.
Yeah,
with
the J Fish
is
bop
Jesus
is
Christ,
crazy.
right?
Yeah.
Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh
But still,
my God.
I mean,
Oh,
the it's something about you, girl, that just makes my head.
Yeah,
But
it's a
I
lot of
JJ
bop.
Fish go crazy.
But yeah, I'm stuck on the same as him. Just content, just trying to get that bag, just doing the work. Really, I'm just stuck on the work because that's what makes the bag.
Yeah.
So I'm in bag mode.
BAWG.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. I'm just setting up, like he said, content. You know, that especially with all the updates that we're going to talk about, hopefully in this thing,
Maybe
with a lot of people, with a lot of apps and stuff transitioning and doing all this stuff, and
they talking about TikTok
yeah,
mans out here.
you gotta go the yay way.
Go to
You gotta think
And
about
fire
selling.
yes, Jules.
Well, no, that too, but you
First, say we
gotta
can't make a hit.
you gotta release your album on your website.
That's right.
So yeah, you can take that how you want to take
They
it.
call
Release
that
your album on
DTC?
your website.
Hey, release your content on your website, and everything's $20.
Yeah, if you can afford it, it costs big money.
Now
That
I
stuff
did
ain't that
see
easy.
my homeboy who does he does rankings. And he's a New York dude. He's like crazy work, right?
Oh, that's my
he big
favorite
swole
dude.
dude.
He's
He
my
got
favorite
one of
dude.
the Kanye shirts to cut off.
That was funny when he was like, "Yo, this is crazy work."
Yeah, for $20.
He was
Somebody
like,
said for $20.
No, it was so
got it.
boxy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the thing that I didn't understand about that content was like that was the purpose of that
For sure.
style was to look like that.
Right,
So
but-
it's not crazy.
But on
work.
him, it looked wild because he's like so
I know, but
swole.
even for him, it's supposed to look like that.
Yeah.
My other guy was the guy that says the guy that he came out of prison. He does the bussing. He takes stuff, pause, and he's bussing at the end of it. Pause.
Yeah.
He got the pods.
Oh yeah, he did go
He
ahead.
one of them dudes with the big calf muscle.
Right.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't look good on me, man. Like
But, I mean, for $20,
Wow.
man. what
20
else
bucks, yeah, 20 bucks is
whatever.
everything.
Baby,
I'll take
hey,
it.
hey,
you want? Payless. It's better than Payless.
Yeah, 100. I go to Yeezy.com if I go to Payless.
Easy taught me.
What you got, bro?
I'm stuck on electricity.
Higher Fred in full effect.
First off,
Electricity bender.
bruh, it's ridiculous, man. The city, I almost want to call out the city of Arlington. I know it's not them.
Yeah, we
Encore.
good.
It's Encore. I feel like if I ever go into like grant writing or writing bills, the first thing I'm gonna write is they need to codify into law or codify. Sorry, putting the issue that occurs with your electricity, like they need to broadcast when it happens, what they did to fix it, and like
What's
get
the
more statistics
update
on
time
like.
stuff?
Yeah, because you know, like for example, my electricity went out last night, really late. It's hot, so I woke up. It went out at like 1:45. We didn't get a text message from Encore until like 2:45 that they were aware of the problem. Normally it's a lot faster than that. I will give them that. Normally it's faster. Then they said it'll be ready by 4. I'm like, okay, bet. They already know what's up. They're gonna fix it. 4:30 come around.
No fix.
It's still hot in my dang house. What's going on? Finally, electricity comes back on at like 5:40, and I get a text from them 5 minutes later talking about like, oh, we fixed your problem. You're good to go. This is now the third time in 2 weeks my electricity's gone out. The last week, less than 2 weeks. Last Thursday was the big storm. Remember, I left from the studio and I had to go home and eat in the dark because I had no electricity,
They made
right?
you in the dark, my
And
boy.
then that Saturday
Boy, had
it
a
went out
candle.
again. Well,
candle.
I have a generator, like a little portable generator, but like,
What couldn't he know he was eating fries or chicken?
oh no, I had to like, I used my generator to plug up the lamp,
see
like
your
I
food?
did that, but like,
Jeremy had the light from his phone while he was playing the song.
Now you're a single mom.
Bro, that mug is hilarious. I'm sorry.
yeah. But yeah,
So
man,
the
I need them to fix it because it feels like the electricity goes out with every single storm, and it doesn't make sense. Like this infrastructure thing should not be an issue, and y'all should just be like, okay, every time the electricity go out and it's something that's repetitive like this, y'all got to come up off this electricity bill.
Like,
so
so I can
facts.
hire Fred and send one of them hire Fred letters.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I would
boy.
write it into law that this is what you have to address.
I've always thought that, bro. We need credits or something.
Yeah, because like
why-
my internet people, Novos, shout out to Novos. The electricity went out, and then that's when I figured out I had some internet issues because my stuff wasn't reconnecting like it was supposed to. The second time it happened, it took over 8 hours for my stuff to connect after electricity came back on. So I was pissed about that. They're like, "Oh man, nah, this ain't supposed to happen." Like, nah, bro. So I called them up. They came in, brought me a whole new modem, whole new router, all that jazz. And it was like, bro, this struggle, like, go ahead, take this next month off your bill. We got you. Like, that's no big deal.
Sound like you in the hood, boy.
The whole month.
Yeah, I know. The whole month is crazy. But I'm saying, like, even with this sounds so fat to me, but like, bro, I gotta pay extra to put bacon on a sandwich. If I take the cheese off, why I'm not paying less?
That man, that's the world may never know. Yeah, that right there is big. I always had that argument.
I'm like, I don't want no. Let me get a burger, no bun, no cheese. No, you want the meat patty? Yes.
And then they make you get something. Well, we can't do that. Just you need to get this.
Got it.
All right, here we go.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm the social media guy, so I'm stuck on TikTok right now. The band The band that may not land. You feel me?
The baddest band in the land.
But one
And Kim Paxton too.
I was really nervous. I didn't want to. You said what?
I said, and Kim Paxton's band too.
You talking about Pornhub?
Mm-hmm. They're banning, everybody banning, bro.
What you talking about?
Bro,
Kim
basically,
Paxton put it on. They did the age verification thing,
age
and they banned
verification
it in
for
Texas.
Pornhub. So if you get on Pornhub right now, you're gonna see a long message, and then it's gonna say you sign in.
Hey, how you know that?
I went today.
It's literally,
Wait.
but it's also like everywhere it's posted.
Yeah, it's posted everywhere. But
Hold on. What do you mean by that?
I immediately was like, I gotta see what's going on, and I went to Pornhub, and sure enough, it was there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure. Hey, you wanted to check it out, see if the
no, I don't even. If we being honest,
Greatest intro.
I ain't been on Pornhub in years, bro.
classic, bro.
Trash
You're a beast.
website.
I go to Reddit. Oh,
Shout out Yeezy. Yeezy saved this.
I say go to Reddit. Oh, my bad.
Stay on Twitter.
Reddit where it's at.
Oh,
Hey,
Twitter crazy.
Twitter crazy, bro.
Hey,
Hey, look, you know that's a whole nother. That's a whole
We
nother.
not talking about
Facebook
that,
getting
bro.
ridiculous now too.
Is
Every
it-
time I scroll and
what?
I see a random blown up picture
Bro,
of an
I
emoji,
can't
I'm
be
like, no,
facts,
bro.
but I can't be on X in public. That's how bad it is on
Oh
X.
yeah,
bro.
yeah. I don't even. Anyway, another conversation.
is crazy.
But you know what's crazy about TikTok?
What?
There was one stipulation, because I called you even today, and I was like,
Yeah.
bro,
No, you
Get
told me.
you- yeah.
I think I know what the stipulation is. It's like payments, and you have to have 1,000 followers.
1,000 followers.
Yeah, I remember that. I know that. Yes,
Like,
I'm
we
about to
need
say.
1,000 followers. If we don't get 1,000 followers, they're gonna get us off TikTok and they're gonna drop us off Instagram, Facebook, everybody. We need 1,000 followers.
We need
But I will tell you
1,000
this,
followers.
again, what's crazy is we're closer to 1,000 on the airways than we are on the digital.
that's a good thing.
It
I'll
just,
take
hey,
it. It's
we'll take it in
phenomenal.
any
We're
form
at
that we can.
930 on the airway. We need 70 more.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Come on, guys, 70 more. We can do it.
Well, y'all, if we get banned off of TikTok,
Which will be bad.
it would be very bad. It's gonna have us in a stucky situation.
I found my cue. He messed it up.
I barely didn't hear either one of y'all.
No, I didn't do it at all.
I
But I
did.
finally found my cue now.
What's
What's your cue?
Y'all want to hit it one more time?
Stucky situation.
I did it with him one more time.
Stucky situation.
But now you done messed it
Yeah,
up.
you
bro.
know.
I'm out of there.
Hey, take one of them.
This one's
Edit it out.
This was a little different.
Uh-oh.
Oh man! All right, so
We never
here
did one for our business.
Look, this week's Stucky situation
Oh, this
is
is right.
anonymous. All right, and it goes.
It ain't anonymous. Just read it through.
All right. Boeing has been going through it in recent weeks and years. I can hear the chuckle over here,
No,
bro.
it's been. Go ahead. I'm good. It ain't that funny.
First,
Yeah.
we all know about the MAX planes that crashed and Trump grounded all those jets. A few months back, one of the door caps flew off a MAX plane during flight. This past week, there's been about 3 incidents: wheel falling off, mid-flight emergency, and runway skid incident. On top of that, one of the biggest whistleblowers who was testifying against the company ended up dying by self-inflicted wound. Yeah, good call. Needless to say, it's not looking great for Boeing. Let's talk PR and turning it around. How do we help Boeing get unstuck?
We can't use the D word.
Unalive, bro.
Yes, yeah,
Listen,
unalive.
TikTok is scaring me.
No. The K word is fine. The D word is fine.
It is about how you, but it's the context right here. So we're actually talking about like,
That's why I said, never mind. That's crazy, bro. The fact that I hate to sound like a conservative, but the fact that we are here is boiling my blood a little bit, boy. But anyway,
It's part of the job.
how do we get Boeing?
First
Unstuck.
of all, I'm gonna just say this. Damn, y'all came to us to get Boeing unstuck.
Yeah.
How do
hey,
we
Boeing,
get Boeing
all your
unstuck?
employees need to hit subscribe. Then we're
Boy,
good.
y'all trying to listen to us?
Hey.
Okay.
First thing I want to talk about is that whistleblower.
Oh, no. But wait, I'm about to say, who is
The
it?
WB.
No. It was a guy who had worked for, from my understanding,
37 years.
he worked for Boeing a very long time as an engineer.
Yeah.
And after he got out, and I think it was really what spurred it was the MAX planes crashing.
Mhm.
And then he started, because it's been a years long thing. So he started blowing a whistle on Boeing.
Specifically, they were using tools that were rush ordered.
Or old
equipment,
parts that
old
were
parts that
trash. And yeah.
refurbished
And,
on purpose to meet deadline.
and I think he just was deposed last week.
hmm
And
Actually, he was in the hotel room to do the last round of questioning that in like a few hours.
Right.
So he was in a hotel room.
Well, I know he got questioned already by Boeing's lawyers.
Yeah, it was the first deposition they already did. He was coming back to verify that first deposition and was in the hotel room, and that's where they found him.
By Boeing's lawyers?
Or no, my bad, not the hotel room, the
Allegedly?
hotel parking
Do we
lot.
need this word?
This ain't alleged.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm about to
this-
say. I'm
this
just saying
happened.
who actually did the deposition. It was Boeing's lawyers and who else? And his.
I
Yeah,
think
he
it
wasn't
was-
alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
No, he wasn't alone. He has his team, or he
This
had
is
his
some
team.
information right here.
Yeah, but
bro.
hold on. Again, I said hotel room. That was a lie. It was parking lot, car, right?
Parking lot, yeah, in his
Yeah.
truck or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is to me, and I woke up this morning, and just crazy because I literally woke up this morning. I feel like for the past week, every day I wake up is another Boeing story. I'm like, goodness gracious.
But you know that's an agenda. Whenever the social media do that,
The wheel falling off too.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
you see that?
it's
You
like
see that, bro?
That's Boeing. I
yeah,
saw
it was
That's
a
Boeing?
yeah.
Yes.
That boy fell off, smashed
The
cars.
door was yesterday. The other door was
The
yesterday.
other door was
Hey,
yesterday.
I'm about to say there was another
There
door
was
before that.
there was another one that was like I think in Australia or something like that where the computers just cut out and the
The bad
plane
boy
just went in a
dropped.
free fall.
Or there's one, I don't know if it's Boeing or not, so this is alleged. I'm gonna say this is alleged. There was one where the two pilots were asleep. You saw that one?
Oh, well, that wasn't alleged. Well, you're saying alleged as in you don't know
I
if
don't
it
know
was
if
Boeing.
it's Boeing or not.
Okay.
But if this
That
related,
definitely
that's
happened.
wild. Their PR team
Well,
is in disaster
apparently,
mode right now.
I didn't heard from a lot of people and read in a lot of forums and everything else that pilots be in. Don't ask me why I'm in there. They sleep all the time.
A lot,
No, but
yeah.
you, so
100%.
here's the thing: you can, if you have a co-pilot in the cockpit, pause.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Say that
going on,
44
boy.
times.
Yeah.
Well,
Whoa, don't say
No,
it
they
44
be talking
times.
about it be the pilot and the co-pilot be up there.
I know, but
sleeping.
but you're not supposed to do that. You're
I
supposed
know.
to take turns.
Yeah,
pause.
right.
So he
And they,
was-
on the big planes, they be having rooms. I be seeing the rooms that you can go
Oh,
up to.
yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
they have like a flight engineer in there too. But anyway,
But for me, if I'm gonna get Boeing,
yeah,
unstuck,
business people. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna just say, keep doing what you're doing. At the end of the day, you have so much market share. It's crazy. Nobody, like I know, like I don't want to say
They
it
got
like
a big
this, but-
competitor though.
Yeah, there's a big competitor, but you know, like stuff like this, it's almost like they have people out there like Olivia Popes.
Mhm.
And you know, you got people
Fixers.
that do their jobs, lawyers, and you know, people. Stuff like this is gonna
I
happen.
say,
It's
I'm
not like
gonna
this is
use
new.
fixers.
It's just we have social media. So
Mm-hmm.
for Boeing, I think you don't get Boeing unstuck. You figure out what you gonna do
That's right.
because you ain't Boeing already unstuck.
Hey, you can fly something else.
I don't know.
I mean, no, I get it.
I
but
got to see what happens on the end for their like stocks and stuff. And
I've seen
their-
it.
the
The
plane
drop
orders.
is
They're too big. They're-
50, 60
too
bucks,
big,
but
bro.
that ain't. You know, for them, I seen it drop to $90 and shoot right back up to 300. Them boys ain't. Boeing is so needed, and that's why I said market share.
Mhm.
Is because when you're a market share and you own so much of it, it doesn't matter if you're needed or not. You just own that market share. They don't. You got the market.
Mm.
So regardless that you got so many wholesale deals with companies, you got so much behind the scenes, like that front stuff. That's cool, but I'm needed on this because I create this. I got patents on this. So you got a market share. Like they might get hit, but if Boeing go down, we're all down.
Nah, we got Airbus. Listen,
Yeah, we're out of there.
I would be like,
Oh yeah.
you know what I hate? Well, that's the entire Airbus putting the pressure on them is why they had the new Max planes. That's why they had their incidents. So really, but here's the thing. Here's the issue I have with that. Like, it's like, I believe the same. Like, they have so much share that like they'll be fine. But it also means to me that they're gonna be like, we'll just wait it out. They're not gonna fix none of their problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're too big. I mean, like any
So
other
is the
massive.
government the same way.
Listen. There's three things happening here with this, right? One, they're big. Now, pause. Whoa.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Meaning like, pause. Hey, but meaning like, when you have a small business, you have small business problems.
There you
You
go.
have a medium business, you have medium business problems. Never make the airwaves. We never hear about it. You may have one incident every blue moon because, again, small business, medium business. Large business problems, large business problems. You may have one problem every few quarters. Massive business, bro. I know this sounds, let me slow down a little bit because I know there's people that have lost their lives and all this, and I know that there's people that have been hurt and all this. But from like an overall perspective, it's like if they're looking at percentages, which is what these people are doing. They're saying what percentage of successful flights did we go on over the
Right.
course of.
It's always gonna be way more
Travis
successful
Scott
flights.
effect.
Yeah.
All we're seeing is the maximization of that based off of the size of the company. You see what I'm saying? Like, and another thing, the second thing, because I said three things. The second thing that we're seeing is the disconnect between the sales team and the engineers. Right. One thing I've learned about business is salespeople are always overzealous. Right. We'll go out there, we'll sell the world, and we don't even have a highway. you know. So we went out there and made those deals with the government. Huh?
I said problem.
Yeah, well,
but that's not that ain't your fault. I'm saying
we're doing our job.
It's a problem in the system.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. That gap is still there. All these years later, we still have that gap of what can we actually do versus what we're out there selling, and it shows here.
I'm gonna cut you off. I'm sorry about this.
No,
you want to know what the real issue is? Y'all still gonna go to work?
That's the third thing. That's the
Stop
third
going
thing. That's the third thing.
Stop going to work.
Well, people have already stopped taking flights. I know that for
I'm
sure.
saying go on strike and not go to work. They can't produce.
Okay, so
then what?
You don't think that Boeing has people stop taking flights budget that they've been stacking up for 15
years? They factored this in.
Yeah, for sure. Unless here's the big thing that would hit, right? If Airbus, if things had aligned to where there was like a new purchase of Airbuses, you had a company like maybe Spirit or something like that who was able to buy nothing but Airbuses, and then you can, because this is like we're talking about in a short span of time. For instance, you said the massive problems, right? But let's bring it down to like a scale where like if you had an employee and you had them over 5 years, and every year they maybe had one thing, it's like it's okay, it's one thing we can get, whatever. But imagine if that employee in 1 year had like 7 things, right? Because of the 7 things, it makes it seem much bigger than what it really is or what it could be. And so you probably already terminate them. So that's it, terminate? Yeah. Terminate them. So in the public eye, what I'm saying is, whether it be a hit piece from whatever, people's perception is, we don't want to rock with Boeing. So if there was, if the time, and I know if was a spliff, we'd all be high. But if there was a time that an Airbus was making sales and somebody was making a purchase and they were like, hey, we're solely Airbus, we don't do Boeing over here. That would pose a real threat.
But they'd have to go get those subsidiaries back from Boeing and the government. Good luck.
Oh, that's true.
But and this is just, and I was just reading this. They got 150 countries, and this is just one part of their portfolio.
That's what I'm saying.
These boys are making spaceships, and these boys are building all types of stuff.
It's not even.
But that could also
too big, bro.
Right, but then you have to also impacting other places, right? Yeah. So if one of their things is plane, but they're also working on spaceships, just like
Can they use a faulty part on a spaceship?
On a spaceship, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever, maybe.
Hashtag Challenger. I mean, I know if that was Boeing.
Did they build a satellite that might go there? I don't know.
Well, that's why these billionaires play these types of games. They're not playing this stuff for like.
I'd say market share. These boys buying the material. Where you gonna buy from?
That's what I'm saying.
Like
they're playing
guys
this game.
Are big.
Yeah, they're not playing the game that we're playing. When we come to work every day, we think like
they'll just buy all the material. And just
like,
market.
I needed sheet metal. Okay, it needed to be 16 grade. By the way, I'm not a metal guy. I'm just talking right now. I'm just trying to get an example. I need sheet metal. It needs to be 16 grade. It needs to be gray. It needs to be weatherproofed. Blah 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 blah. How much you charge me for it? $1.59 a yard. Yes. I was just paying 75 cents. I know it's $1.69 now. Hey, you guys are about to go under, right? Yeah. What's wrong with your sheet metal? Everything's good. It's just not weatherproof.
Not including the patents. Not including the patents, the engineers that they own.
But here's
these boys are.
That's true. That's how the game is. But here's why I hate that. That's how Chernobyl happened.
That's
and look where we're at now. We can't even be on that land. We're not gonna be on that land for.
Well, the problem is an ordinary person can't just make an airplane. That's what I'm trying to say is they got so much money that if I want to just build an airplane, it's $100 million. I ain't got it. They got it.
Yeah.
So that is what you're trying to beat. They can build 100 airplanes, but it's going to take me for 100 million. I can't do it.
That's right.
So just because of the process that they already have in the infrastructure, we depend on them.
That's too
big.
Like
they might go from 40% sales to 20, but that 20 they're riding on because them guys ain't. They're like, bro, our wheels been falling off.
Like
we got warranty on planes.
How devastating would it be in this world if all the Walmarts just shut down?
That's what I'm trying to get
at. Are we really going to go to Kroger and Tom Thumb? No, we're not.
Kroger, if we talk about grocery, we definitely go to Kroger. I told you Kroger was like the
that's what I'm saying. So now let's talk about logistics. And this the same thing with Boeing. This is every massive company. Let's talk about logistics. Okay, I'm not taking my dollar to Boeing. I'm going to go to Airbus. Go right ahead, right? So much so that the whole world does it. Let's just say, hypothetically, that happens. We just talked about all the businesses they owned. Yeah. Every single one of those people lose a job. First of all, are they buying tickets now to go to places that they supporting that business that you just said they're going to run to? How can they afford the Airbus?
Government will bail them out.
Okay, here we go.
And
that's
I'm not saying it's happened before, but I mean,
government will bail them out.
No, the government's in cahoots, man. They're in the bed with them too.
Well, of course, because they probably do. Boeing definitely does military things too, right?
They're going to let them. That's what I'm saying. You think
they're
going to
military
be like,
contract?
Okay, the PR thing is too much.
Well, I'll put it like this: from a business standpoint, maybe they're not stuck.
Yeah,
and they'll never be.
No.
From a PR
standpoint, how do we get? Because I know that there are people right now that are like, I see it on TikTok all day. I've seen it on X.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, myself, I've been thinking like I got a flight to Vegas in June.
Bro, I just looked earlier today. I was
right.
like, oh, my
so you
all you do is just show content.
How do you
just show content of you building the plane.
Here you go.
It's not like you're gonna know anyway.
Look me directly
it's not like we're gonna know what we're looking at.
I know you don't know me. Look me directly in the eye. This is how you fix it. And this is how every company ever fixes a PR problem. You got caught. Okay, let's give a secret real quick. Let's give a secret. All businesses take advantage of loopholes.
Of course.
Okay. Until somebody catches them.
Right.
Then you do what? You about face, you apologize, and you show that you're not doing it anymore. This is very basic stuff.
That's basic
stuff.
You
go, at this point, you say, okay, you got me. you sell off a little bit of that business over there that was giving you the crappy material. You take less of your profit, and you put it over here to the people that have the right material. The next year, because remember what happened to BP. Don't forget BP, the oil spill. Sure. Same exact thing. What they do for the next year.
But they didn't have internet, though.
No, it was worse. It was bad. It was millions of gallons an hour.
Like this, though.
Yeah, but they... Well, I don't know, because the difference with that
was
and why I think maybe was...
I'm thinking Enron. I'm not... Okay,
yeah, you think about Enron. Yeah, no, BP was bad
because...
BP
was bad.
Remember, they had a ticker.
Yeah, it came out.
They had a ticker every day on the news.
That was a whole website.
That was like... No, if you changed to any news channel, they had a ticker at the bottom of like...
social media.
Yeah.
It was gallons and gallons an hour. So like, what did BP do for the next year? They cleaned up on every commercial. We in the ocean with this rubber.
That's all you do.
They did a deal with Don.
Say sorry. You show a wrench turning on the wheel hard.
Don was cleaning the. Seriously. Don was cleaning the ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
just get an air impact gun and you just and say, hey man, this is what we have.
With some nice music behind it.
Hey, and look again, I'm a very low fee, guys. If you want me to come in there for PR, let me help you out real quick. Here goes another one. Hey, my boy said get the gun and look, while he's talking, have some audio B-roll, somebody saying, I've been here 35 years and all I care about is the safety of my employees and also the safety of the people riding my flight. I've been here 35 years. I had no flight crash. I need to hear all of that for a year, and then we'll.
Yeah, I also I think sometimes, even if you bring in a new face that sucks, what it tells the people is, that, oh, okay, it was the past regime, but now we have this new person.
Yeah.
So I can expect that there's going to be something new. So when you couple all of that with also like, oh, this person had to resign and they hired somebody new, then it feels like, oh, they're actually doing something when they're really not.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah. It's just like, because, okay, man, I hate talking like this, but this is the truth. Because to them, this is to them, this is like,
yeah,
like the guys.
It's a mechanical error.
Yeah, to them, they're reading. This is exactly what happened this morning. They woke up, they did their workout at 4:30, they drank their mud coffee or the mushroom coffee. They sat down with that newspaper with that orange juice and their robe on, and they're drinking and they read it. Oh, God. They got on the phone. John, listen, did you talk to the PR guy to see what was going on this morning? Okay, cool. Let me know how you fix it. Babe, hey, I gotta go get my dry cleaning. That's how nothing this is to them. So it's like, if you're gonna act like that, you might as well make it feel like you care. Jaron, what you think, bro? How you getting stuck?
I mean, at the end of the day, number one, they just gonna have to put up this money.
Mm-hmm.
Lawsuits gonna come, class action, what all that is. You got to throw out that money and then show that you're making a change, not just what's the term for when you do like a gentle bow?
I was gonna say curtsy.
No, well, curtsy, but no, a gentle bow, like as a sign of respect. What's the term for it? But like, either way,
tip of the hat.
Oh man, it's gonna piss me off. I'm gonna look it up in a second. But either way, like instead of, I think the word starts with a G.
Nah, that's real. G's moving silent like lasagna.
Yeah. That's tough.
But it's all good. Anyway, instead of doing that, instead of showing that like fake, be real. Like show the video of you're making this change, you're making the adjustments. Show that you cut this company off. Show that you like blacklisted them. Whatever. Like you got to be transparent.
Yeah, go to the family, give them some money. I'm saying it, but that's the
families.
Truth.
Like I feel like everybody on all of those flights that have fear of flying now, you got to pay out.
With the glasses.
They got insurance. Get
the guy with the glasses with the notebook. Okay.
Just don't be SNS.
What's that?
Stuck and stupid, baby. Stuck and stupid, baby.
We will put you on the wheel.
Yeah, straight up. You don't want to be stuck and stupid, which is a segment where a person, place, their things get stuck in
stupid.
No,
stuck in stupid situation.
Come on, bro.
Stuck and stupid is a segment where a person, place, or thing finds herself in a stuck and stupid situation.
Thank you.
Yes.
And then we put them on.
And then we put them on the wheel.
That's what I said.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm rusty. Cori, spin that wheel. I'm rusty as hell, cuz.
The word was acquiesce. It did not start with a G.
Acquiesce.
Damn, that's what you want to put out?
How the heck you go from G to acquiesce?
Well, because there's a term for when you bow. That word is with
It's
a
in full
G.
effect.
what's that word?
I can't remember yet, but the term
is
that I
it
wanted
all-
to use was
is it-
acquiesce.
Gnarls Barkley? Okay, go ahead.
No.
Is it stuck and stupid to help or donate to other countries more than your own?
Ooh, this is
Now-
a subject.
I feel like we need
Wait,
specifics.
Yeah, because I say,
I'm stuck and
well,
without
yeah, because
the,
it really depends on like, okay, if it's the country, and it's the government, right? They have military and everything else. They have operations everywhere, and so if it seems like they're sending their money elsewhere, they're playing a long game, right? It's chess, not checkers, kind of thing. So, as much as people are like, "Oh, we have our problems here," and we do, I can understand why we donate money
stuck, yeah.
elsewhere. So, like, but if it's me personally, I'm on the home front.
So wait, are we stuck? Yeah, stuck.
I'm
over,
stuck.
yet?
I'm stuck. Yeah.
I say stuck. If it's
It says
personally,
more
I say
than.
I
stuck.
say
It
stuck
says more
in.
than. That don't mean you ain't donating over there. It says more than. So I'm
Yeah,
stuck.
You
Yeah.
can do $100
Then, yeah.
here, but $200 over there.
Yeah, you feel me?
Then, yeah.
I'm gonna say stuck. Yeah, we just had this conversation today. Me and one of my partners. We're talking about the struggle overseas right now, and
There's a lot of struggles overseas.
It's a whole bunch
You know,
of them. I got to like pick and
when
choose.
we call them
Like,
out,
you know?
okay. So the Israeli-Palestinian struggle, which
That's
is,
one.
again, by the way, the word struggle is used lightly here for those who are tracking.
Go to the next one.
Right. I'm not talking about this one. I'm just telling you the conversation that we were on, which was about that one.
Yeah.
And the conversation was, man, do I want to send money for aid? And I thought, well, why not? Let me hear him out. And he's like, well, I want to send money, but first, how's the aid gonna get there? Like, I'm watching news right now saying that there's no aid, and when they try to drop the aid, it's not getting to them. And
They changed up the
They were dropping
delivery.
it in like the ocean or something.
No, they were dropping it. And people were getting hurt and
That's
stuff like that. But then
wild, boy.
they announced that they changed the delivery method.
Yeah, but still, his donation money not going to the government to drop those aid packages.
Right.
Yeah, so it's going to a website that's saying that they're giving aid to this area. Do you trust that it's getting there, right? So in my mind, I said, well, God will judge you by the intent of your heart, first of all.
Straight up.
Like, you're not in control of whether or not they're going to give it to the people. You just decided to give it
Right.
where you're at. But on the same token, like I always said, people are killing that boy Tucker right now in the news, but it's like, wait a minute, we live here. We live here. We live right here. I know there's a lot going on everywhere in the world, but have you looked in a local newspaper, a regional newspaper, a national newspaper lately? Like, we got a lot going on here too. Like,
Yeah, but it's disingenuous especially for somebody like him to make a statement like that when he is so close to he is so close to the power that we perceive the government has. He knows the agenda isn't for the people of the United States of America.
Mhm.
America's government they want power elsewhere.
Yeah.
They want control elsewhere because it's a world market.
Mm.
So of course we're going to be in that. That's why I say for government level stuff, I don't think it's stupid.
Yeah.
Because I know what the game is. For me specifically, where I'm not close to that power and I don't have that power,
Mhm.
yeah, if you're donating more when you have the opportunity to be the boots on the ground in your own community,
Yeah.
sure. Because are you really... And that also depends if you're still actually attached to that community or whatever your fight is. So I'm not specifically talking about the Israeli-Palestinian, but I'm saying, what if you are Somalian? Right now, what if you're Haitian?
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Right? And that's your lineage. And so people are also going to say, how come you sending more money over there? Oh, I still have people in connections over there too. So I'm more on it just really depends on the situation.
And keep in mind, we like to correlate donations with money all the time.
Donation could be anything.
It could be time. It could be effort.
It could be supplies. It could be time. It could be
Yes,
effort.
donate.
And honestly, here's the other thing too. I'm sorry. Some people ain't going to want to hear this. A prayer is a donation.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
And effort and energy. And that's why I said a couple episodes ago, what?
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. Works every time, boy.
Thoughts and prayers. Because from what I believe and what I know, God moving.
Yeah, you got it. That's why I'm laughing, but in reality, if you truly believe in God, thoughts and prayers actually work.
Yeah. For a lot of people that some people will take this is a stuck and stupid to help or donate to other countries more than your own. Some people are going to take it like we'll just throw out Oprah money or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they donate to Africa, or they'll put in. It just seems like they're putting in more to that and research rather than putting into the homeless or whatever. That's when most people try to dissect. Well, that's my personal opinion. That's what they try to dissect in their brain. I'm 100% with that. Like, you know, if you can show that you're doing 100 million and a billionaire, just show me that you're doing that here plus. And that's just my thing. I'm not saying I said that. More than. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, not saying that they can't get funding or whatever the case may be. It's just, it's hard for me to just see some people out in the cold and they just need a couple of dollars. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Even if it's not a couple of dollars, like he said, it's prayer. Mm-hmm. But some of them not even doing the prayer part. No, like that's all. Like that.
It's because how we as Americans perceive ourselves and how we perceive others.
Of course,
yeah, 100%.
Because who's right now? I think Russell Westbrook and somebody partnered up with him in California who are building low income housing. Right.
But that brings me to my point right there.
Right. But that's not like national news. We know that because we in them circles.
100%.
So we know that they're giving back here. They're probably also giving elsewhere and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But we perceive as Americans, not us in this room, but as Americans, we perceive everybody else to be less than. Mm-hmm. So when we do Good Samaritan work elsewhere, it gets blown up. It makes us feel bigger. It makes us feel bigger. Mm-hmm. We like to look at it bigger because we're like, oh my gosh, look at those poor people way over there. They literally have nothing. At least the poor people here have resources. That's how we see it. Mm-hmm. So I'm with you. I'm sure that Oprah probably gets a lot of her. If we're using Oprah
you
as
already
a
know
thing.
she donating, doing all types of stuff here.
But it's terrible. That's what I say about the Democrats. The Democrats are terrible about bragging about their wins.
No,
but that's what I was trying to get at. That's my thing. The reason why we don't know about Russell Westbrook and all them, or Russell Wilson, whoever, is because we got to get this thing to saying that like it's a thing if we show that we're giving to the homeless or building these houses. Who cares?
Yeah, they don't like that.
Put it out the content. Yeah. Because the more we see it, the more you make change. The change is the community. That's why I said more than. That's right. Because if you really want to make change, focus on your community. If everybody focus on their community, then we can affect others. Not saying that we can't give it here, but if I'm going to Dubai dropping billions and millions and millions of dollars, that same thing could do the same effect. You're trying to make money to make change. You could do the same change here. What's the difference? But like he said, it's like we have this mindset. And I'm like, bro, it's like we got to get out this mindset, man. Like just build communities here. Killer Mike, you're a GOAT. Because he is like, Jay-Z's my favorite. But he's the real, like when it comes to setting and building community, he's the guy.
He's the best of all time.
Because it's about building schools. It's about little stuff like this, building neighborhoods.
A couple other rappers too who have been doing that,
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, but that we know that's out there.
Freeway.
He's doing the work to put it out.
Right. So we know.
He's doing the albums and the press runs.
He's making sure to get out in front of the media. And
even Dr. Moore got his own beliefs or whatever, but he's doing something.
In front of somebody though.
That's all I'm saying. He has his beliefs, but he's doing something.
His problem is that he.
Yeah, we are.
No. The problem with Dr. Umar is that he hasn't delivered on much yet. But
that's why he said this year. Now, I'm not, again, he can do whatever you want to do, whatever. But if you don't put it out this year, you're done. Yeah. We already saw the interview. You went on the interview with Lil Yachty, and then you came out and said, hey, I'm coming out with it this year. I know everybody's blah, blah, with this, blah, blah, that. This is your only chance.
He showed us the gym.
What if I told y'all that he said that 3 years ago?
Hey, look, he showed us the gym.
He probably did.
Remember, he showed us the gym just recently with the colors and everything on the wall. And then,
There's one guy I follow on TikTok who goes by the school every single day.
Yes. Hey, get the content. We want to see it.
No. He's on the other side. He's like, Dr. Umar selling y'all a dream. He ain't doing nothing here. I'm here every day.
That's what I'm saying. Like, get the content. Right. Like, we want you talk all this hot mess and you got donations and stuff. We want to see it.
Yeah. Put your money where your mouth is.
That's what I'm saying. 100%. We want to see it.
That's true.
But that's why I say the low income community is genius. I love it, bro.
Yeah.
We got to do more of that, bro.
Yeah. It's definitely, I don't know. I mean, Jeremy, what do you think?
Like I said, I mean, my original answer is the Stuck and mostly because there just has to be more information. But at the same time, if you're just sticking to the basic words, then it is stuck. Yeah, it's stuck and stupid.
Yeah, I'll just put your money where
your mouth is.
Not even that, just where your people are.
Where you are.
Put your money where your people are, bro.
Yeah, they always. It's funny. They always throw that number out, like, it takes this much money to fix hunger, and I always thought to myself, if it's that easy, because let's think about this for a second. What kind of a PR win is that for you to fix hunger in America?
Yeah, spin that wheel while he doing the whistle.
Oh.
Yeah, spin that wheel. My bad.
No, you good. I'm just saying.
What kind of PR thing is
that'd be the biggest win of all time?
Well, yeah, but then it also becomes
there's no money in homelessness or anything else like that.
Yeah, but also there's a lot of other things you're fighting up against it, because the thing is, it really is that simple. Mm-hmm. But it's not that simple when you talk about the system that
Yeah, it's cool
America
to throw
has
the money
created.
at it, but logistically, can you support?
No,
that
I
money?
think logistically you can. I think
Yeah.
that our system will not allow it because it's kind of like even prisons, right? It's like everything is for profit now. We're not trying to give out
Money.
stuff, bro. We're not trying to give out money. There's people
That's
now
why we
saying
can't
you
get
should
our
be working
loans
till you
paid
die.
off.
Nobody wants to get, the government ain't trying to give out their money, their
Mm-hmm.
resources, and people don't want to see other people get stuff for free. Because if they're getting stuff for free, then it starts to beg, well, why can't I get stuff for free? Why are we not all doing
That's why
this?
we stopped using that word free. We just
I'ma
we
spin
put
it again. I
programs.
don't really
Yeah,
like
spin again.
You know,
like
like
I said, man, you know, like the real change is like you said. I ain't putting out your business, but y'all might be, you know, doing whatever. You know, people getting property, little stuff like that.
Yeah, make it big.
Build a little farmers market.
Mhm.
Feed the people around you, man.
Yeah, don't make it free.
Is it stuck and stupid to defund the police? The police.
Of course. And I used to be on the other side of this.
You said so. I don't. Just from the logistics of the word, I do not think it's stupid to defund the police. Just simply off of the logistics of the sentence.
Yeah.
Now, if we get into the rhetoric and how it's colloquially used and stuff like that, then we can have a right.
Let's
Stuck and
define
stupid
what
to
we
defund
mean
the
by
police.
defund the police first.
I'm saying like to me, defund is just taking away everything, taking away the cash.
No.
Nah, yeah. See, if we're doing that,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. If it's now, because people did get wild when this whole movement was popping up. People were like,
get rid of all of them.
but that's what, isn't that what we do? Isn't that what we do?
it's so
They're like, oh,
crazy.
you want to defund the police? Well, have fun calling your house if somebody's robbing it or something.
Okay,
I'm like,
stop.
bro,
That's not what we
but
meant.
that's what we do, right? We go to the extreme of extreme. So I'm like, I'm stuck, and because of course we need those services, right? Also, there's other services that are very similar to the police. I ain't never heard nobody call for defunding the fire department.
No.
Right? So there's obviously something behind it. Right?
That's
And
'cause
most
fire
people
department
will
don't
say
Yeah, fire department don't got the strap on.
I mean, they got that hose,
right?
but
They got the
the
hose
water
in his
cannons from
bag.
back in the day.
Right. But people view the fire department as offering
Service, yeah.
service and true heroism to their community, I guess you can say. And for many of reasons, people don't view the police as that. So, of course, what is our first thing for any organization when we want to hit them hard?
Take their money.
Take their money.
Hit them pockets.
So,
They take it hard.
and we know, and people, how many times you been driving up down the street, you see a police car, you're like, damn, what? That car must have been $150,000.
Real talk.
Why do they have that car? You know what I'm saying? So it's like people then talk to themselves about how they would allocate the funds for the city of Del Rio or whatever. Bro, you don't know small government. You've never had to run a city. So that's why I'm more stuck in. But like, if there was a budget issue and where we would need to take money away, I'm sure there's places in the police force where we can say, we don't necessarily need to have this. We can trim the fat. So if we're using the term, no, it's not stupid.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about the rhetoric around it, the passion is legitimate and valid. The practicality of it, probably not.
I'm with it. Not how you refund them. Is that the opposite of defund?
Refund the police?
No, it's not. That's not the opposite of defund.
Refund?
Oh, I tried to do something there and it didn't work.
The opposite of defund is
You want to
to
give them
fund.
more money?
Oh, yeah. I say give them a little bit more bag. It be hot sometimes, bro. And you know, I've seen them out there, and you know, some of them fraud. But I mean, I would be fraud too if I was a cop. Now, you know, I always said that
You're
if
not
I
helping
was-
your case.
Yeah, you know. But anyway, yeah, you know, some of them fraud, some of them good. I think there's a lot more good out there. This is my personal belief. But I say give them
There's-
more money, man.
well,
There's
have-
always
it's
more
risk.
good than there is bad. But
Yeah.
people...
The publicity is only from the bad.
And well, not necessarily only from the bad, but also we're talking about the things we have to keep in context here are these are people who have legitimate power and can wield it in any moment.
Life-taking power.
The same-
So
But to
the
have a-
system is more so what they're talking about, not necessarily individuals.
But you know, I know it's nerve wracking sometimes, bro. And I'm like, man, you know, to hold a Glock and you hot, you got to deal with people sometimes. I'm like, give them at least 80. Start them out by 75, 80.
Well,
Teachers
I mean,
too. You feel me? Like
this
y'all-
is more than that, though. This is more than just the salary, right?
Yeah,
like this
yeah.
is
This is
this is
programs
about
that
like
go into the
training.
police,
This
yeah.
is about education.
Yeah.
This is about knowledge. This is about like the difference between the fact that in America, you know, it takes 6 months. Some countries it takes 5 years.
Years. Bro,
5
I know
years.
I got a homie, and I'm not gonna say his name, But if you know me, I say I got a homie. I know a person. He not my homie. This man is a police officer now. He should not be a police officer, fam.
Whoa.
He should not be a police officer. No. Like, every inch of my being knows that he should not be a police officer. But it only took him 6 months. He had to go through whatever he had to go through, and now he's a police officer.
Right. And then you see their beliefs, and you see, not even their beliefs, but like some of the people who you question, like the people who you know are officers. I have a few people who I know who are currently police officers. I'm like, oh, I knew you when you was in college, and then I see a lot of the stuff that you posting, and it's not objective at all, you know? So when you're thinking of defund the police, a lot of people think defund and they don't understand what comes with that. You really have to understand that instead of defunding, you need to learn how to properly allocate. Like,
yes.
It should go to a lot more training and a lot more education and a lot more recertification.
So 5 years, that's a lot of money.
So again, we're just talking about, this is why I say it's because it's really, we got to change the system.
Right.
And so the people on the other side are saying, in order to change the system, we have to rock it in a way that's so jarring, which is, let's strip all of it from them.
And the biggest thing is qualified immunity.
Yes.
Like, that's the biggest thing. They're like, unions aside and everything else, you got to get rid of the qualified immunity, because then we are able to hold people officers individually accountable and not just strictly go after the county that they're in.
Because the city pays for it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So that's
why everything is harder to do, because the cities pay for it, which means you sue a police officer for whatever reason, it's coming out of the taxpayers of that city. So therefore, there's more political buy-in to find that officer innocent.
And on top of that, there's a profitable buy-in, because then that means that whatever money they were about to lose, they're not losing, because the city. There's so much to go. This is a story of an organization that was not a real organization to begin with.
No, and they had to
legitimize themselves over time. So what they did was play with people's psyche, and turned out that we thought that these people were essential.
You talking about police?
Correct.
Yeah.
So, and again, I am not. I have police family members. I'm not trying to.
No, it makes sense. We're
just telling historical facts.
Yes. And we know where they even started from.
That's what I'm saying. We're just talking historical facts.
But that's just government business, though. That's the same thing with the post office.
Well, no, but post office became essential because people actually utilize it to run all.
But it was a private sector, and then they got bought in by but the same concept.
The community buys in. To that point, you're right. Is the community buys in and creates you as an essential piece. Now, here's the third piece of this and why it's becoming a problem. Now you've got an industry or organization that was outgrown by the people it's serving. Like, the people that it's serving outgrew the size of the organization that could support it. Yeah. So if there was one police for every 50 people, that number is probably one policeman for every 5,000 now. Whoever knows I don't know what the number is. That's just it. Yeah. So it's like, it's just a logistical problem. And because they were so far behind playing catch up, they didn't realize that they were far behind 10, 15 years ago, so they didn't play catch up. No. Yeah, they didn't do all the things they were supposed to do to get ready for this moment. So then this moment comes, like, the world is about to take over, and we realize we don't have enough people. So we're in a growing phase right now, and I think what's going to happen is, one, we have to change up some laws to figure out where that money's going, get those funds going somewhere else, right? So we can get these people trained up. But then, two, vet these folks, man. But that takes money.
The system, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm stuck in, because like those things take money, those things take time. Right. Do I think that there should be like years in training and stuff like that? For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta be.
For sure. And
something
there's
like that.
And
they got to get rid of that phrase. I fear for my life. Get rid of that.
But we got to get more people to sign up and want to do it.
There has to be something more. I don't want to say get rid of the phrase, but like there has to be something that's more measurable.
Well, something that doesn't kick you immediately into immunity.
Well, they use a reasonable person standard, but that's not measurable.
That's not measurable, right. Bro. Like,
that's not truly measurable.
Right.
I can be scared for my life, and in the exact same moment, you could think it's hilarious. Whatever. Like I can be like, ah! You can be like, bro, chill. Ah.
Like the dude, y'all saw the video of the cop that like the acorn fell on his hood, and he emptied the mag.
Crazy.
That's what, bro.
And it's on camera. That's the worst part.
I'm sorry, fam. Bro. When you, if you came to my office, this is how it should be to me, I feel like. In that situation, you showed no critical thinking. Mm-mm. Even the fact that you emptied your entire magazine. Did we train you on that? Because if we did, we'd have changed our training. But if we didn't, you into your own car that had a handcuffed person in the back, you handcuffed him, right?
That's tough.
What was he shooting out the back like this? Bro, turn in your badge.
Yeah, and first of all, how do you handcuff him without a pat down?
Go
Like,
right. We got to put you on another assignment, but it can't be in the streets.
No, you gotta be at that
Somebody
desk.
You gotta
work
work.
on these courses, bro.
You-
That's
Fam.
this
Hey,
training
it'll
needs
be
to
the
be
desk
elite.
or them Sunday churches or the,
But it's hard to like. We also know, and I'm not trying to put no words out there. It's a fraternity, bro,
Oh, yeah.
and I mean a real one for real.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So even if it was, because I thought maybe like, okay, as somebody who was going into counseling, I was like, bro, I can probably, if I had a private business and I was getting paid
kill,
as a
bro.
contractor, I could probably make a lot of money being somebody who helped either train police mentally or stuff like that, or evaluate people over time, you know, stuff like that. But if you not a part of that that blue wall,
yeah, you out of there.
you're not in, bro.
Yeah, you out of there.
You're not gonna. They're not gonna put. But that's a problem that I feel like they got to get off of.
Mhm.
Is you know how it is. You know how they feel about internal affairs.
Mm-hmm.
Internal affairs walk in, what everybody do.
Boy, everybody
Hey, you
goes
the
up.
rat. You the rat. Get up out of here. So
IA in the building. IAB.
exactly. don't want to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's a brotherhood. It's a
I didn't see
fraternity.
nothing. Talk to
know?
my
Yeah,
union.
I
rep.
like that mental health play because then it's like a way to get in there without them feeling like you're a rat. and
Facts,
nothing.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm here for y'all.
Well,
I'll-
that's what happens. That's what happens, especially in like shooting situations.
But I want to get there before then.
Well,
wanna
no.
train.
You get there before that, but that's a law thing, right?
Right.
Like you gotta
They have to have
actually
an
go through mental health
assessment,
counseling
yeah.
assessments every 6 months or every year or whatever. But until then, you can only do that on certain situations where you're either told by a supervisor or you had to use your weapon, or you ended up killing someone for any other reason. Those are pretty much like the three that would require seeing a mental health counselor before, or like seeing a mental health counselor as part of the job.
Yeah.
Crazy. We spin the wheel one more time.
Let's do it.
Spin that wheel.
Hey man, protect everybody, bro.
On me.
Back to you. I mean, my bad.
Is
bad.
it stuck and
Hey.
stupid to ban Tic Tac?
Oh, he
He
think
From
he
the US.
what's her name?
Reese it.
No. Who was the senator who said tic tac toe?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh
That's what he
man,
thought. Dang, I
the
forgot
one
the
who
name
was
right
just
now.
reading off
Yes.
the band. What's her
Is
name?
it stuck and stupid to ban TikTok from the US?
Stuck, yes.
absolutely yes.
Stuck, yes.
I'm stuck now.
Go ahead.
I already told you mine.
Come on.
Yeah,
Because when you even type it in on ban on TikTok from Google on Google, when it pops up, it says United States is scared of China having all the information,
Okay.
and I'm with them. I'm 100% with them. I'm like, hey, you do what needs to be done. I'm asking you to do X, Y, and Z. If you don't want to do it, go out of here. Now my only argument for that is you got Alibabas and they gonna get the information anyway.
Listen,
Well,
not even that, bro.
They did what they asked them to do. They said
This is
bring
fake.
your memory. No, they said bring your servers from China to the United States. They did that.
Yeah, they
brought it
did
to
that.
Austin.
They did
So-
now they said sell the company to a U.S. company. But here's why I think
That's
that's a farce, and
Yes.
that's smoke and mirrors. They want you to believe that we don't want China to have your data, bro.
No, they just want.
There's
people to
how
know.
many other Chinese companies are operating in the United States?
100%. They ain't got 2 billion users.
Well, they
You
also
don't think so?
Well,
100%.
How many phones you got that where we got Chinese chips?
Well, come on, that's a little bit different. That's
It-
not.
Could it not?
But those Chinese chips are not. This is a control of like money, market, and moves. Like they're getting
Immediately.
actual like data. Like your phone is cool, but the data that you're getting by clicking on a video and they can see where your emotions are, how you
There
spend
we
money, TikTok shop. Like these
is
boys are running money. You're
I'm
not running money
saying
on a
you don't
cell
I
think-
phone.
see what
No,
you're
no,
saying.
no,
You're
no,
saying
no.
you can't get that information from a chip, is what he's saying, right?
Yes.
No, but here's what he's saying. The chip is, we hope that some impact comes from that, right? Meaning immediately, like if I do something to the chip of your phone, will it make you physically do something in the moment? No. But TikTok, which they've already tried, because they tried it with TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and if you don't believe me, look up, all the different stuff in the past of how they tried to rig the
They do it every year.
right, utilizing social media. So they've already tested out how it actually can impact people immediately. It's already been tested. We've seen it, So if I was thinking about worse or evil, I would say this one, because this one is
The
immediate.
most control. We're just talking
Like
about control
TikTok can
wise.
send out a couple videos and control.
And
Bro,
all those companies
what
that
you
have
mean?
our
Okay,
information-
TikTok can send out a couple of videos and control whatever, right?
Mhm.
I'm saying if we talk about AI and electronics, bro,
Mhm.
I don't know if y'all know this.
Mhm.
That damn chip can do the same damn thing.
it
What-
really
what-
can.
but what
And
I'm saying
Facebook
is-
and all those other companies
so
are doing it already.
That chip is not storing information. Google is. Apple is, and those are American companies. That's all they're saying. So again, sell your company to an American company, which I think is going to happen because, like I said, when I paid my taxes this year, the EIN number said TikTok Inc. in California and had an EIN number. I believe that they're just feeding us just trash information because there's not a lot of content creators that actually pay taxes. I saw the EIN with my 2 eyes. TikTok Inc.
Bro,
EIN.
this is straight up. America wants to do two things. They recognize that TikTok, which is not even necessarily even allowed in China, right? It's not a Chinese platform, so to speak. It's a user source platform. They think, oh, you're controlling the algorithm with whatever you want to control it, right? Or at least ByteDance. And look how much movement is happening on TikTok, right? If the U.S. can now write that we can mandate that any company, doesn't run in our company, which they already do, but if we can gain control of TikTok, we can control our people too. Yeah. Because more than I know, who's watching the news anymore?
Well, to me, I think it's bigger than all of that. I think it's control.
That's what I'm saying. I'm literally just what I just said.
Yeah, no, but in a way that's bigger than that. In a way that they've lost it already.
So they're trying to get it back. That's what I'm saying.
They have no control of this data. I'll give you another company, cryptocurrency. That's all Chinese-based companies, most of them. All these coins, Bitcoin, all that. But they're controlled by it's the financial system, and the backing by that can be controlled by the United States because it just takes money to buy a market share of that. Yeah. You can't do it with TikTok. No. TikTok's the only thing that has more data on the United States that's closed. It's they can't just go in there, go to China and say, hey, I want to see X, Y, and Z. They can't do that. They can do it with Facebook, that when you sign that little lines to get a Facebook, it says it on there. It says it with Google, says it all that, but it doesn't say it with TikTok. It's reckless.
You're closing my point.
TikTok's reckless.
You're closing my point, but it's bigger. It's bigger than this one. This is one. Okay, let me back up a little bit. Even bigger. This is one piece. Okay, let's go to DEI being removed. It's like, wait a minute, we gave away control. Oh no, we really just lost it globally. We got to get back every piece we can internally, because the one thing we have left in control in this world, because we just lost the global control, are these people that we have on this island, social media, called the United States of America. So everywhere we can control them, we're going to start trying. Central banking.
Right, that's right.
DEI, TikTok ban. Pull
but
it
to
all
me,
back.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So if I were to go and do the research, and I probably will do it this weekend, I'm saying TikTok is not the only one that's doing this, bro.
They're not.
No,
and that's why, of course, they're
but they're the biggest.
Biggest or not, they're not the only one who if I put my data in, I got the data. Mm-hmm. Now, if you give me more data, you give me more data. But if I got the data, I got the data. So whether you did it one time, you logged into TikTok and you was only on it for 5 months, or somebody's been on it for 2 years or whatever it may be, I got it. And I can build profiles off of that. And I can have my AI working in the background. There are so many other companies who I'm sure U.S. don't have access to either.
Mm-hmm. My thing is not if the FBI wanted to say, hey, I want to go on Facebook, they can't do it with TikTok. That's the problem. So
what would be from a governmental standpoint? From a purely governmental standpoint, TikTok has data. I mean, China has data on us. Let's just say from TikTok, that's the most harmful. I'm putting that in air quotes. What is China going to do with that data? What is their fear that China will do with that data?
If they want to put out, I'll give you a perfect example.
Crash the banking
how they put out people with, and then they do the same thing on Instagram, but the level of, was it censorship, or where you're seeing more of guys and females, putting on less clothes, and they're putting out more of killings and stuff like that. You can actually control that on Instagram. It's so simple as politics. Yeah. You can barely talk about politics on Instagram, but on TikTok, a lot of people are leaving Instagram going to TikTok because you could do what you want to do within reason. You can do what you want to do. Not saying that you can't do it on Instagram. You can. So it's just the control.
So you're saying you are upset at the fact that it's
I'm saying
more free, not you. I'm saying
But what are we afraid of?
That about the fact that there's less censorship?
I'm not upset. I understand it because I'm from the United States and I love my country just like everybody should love theirs. And I love everybody else's country. It's just for the control. I understand that if money has no more value, like everybody says, and our army's the third or fourth biggest military military in the world, What do we have to be strong? And it is Google, Facebook, and it's or Meta and Google. It's the social media. So for us, when you have TikTok that has justice, we have leverage of having our data the way we have it. They built TikTok and they got it just as powerful as Instagram. They got the TikTok shop booming. They got everything booming. This is just another play of China having more data. And for me in my country, I'm like, bro, for us to have that leverage or that mentality for people to still want to come here and us to have that leverage of we're the most powerful country. We have to have we got to shut that down because they need us.
You know what it is?
They need the users from the United States.
You know what this is, bro? So that the people watching that aren't political, because we have some people that watch and I'm sure aren't political. Let's make this very basic. It's like the government is collecting Dragon Balls or they're collecting Pokemon cards because they need the leverage. So they got think about it. They got X, Instagram, Facebook. That's the big three.
The big boys.
They got one more big one. Snapchat.
And they don't control it.
Where's Snapchat from? California, right?
It's a Silicon Valley.
Are we counting WhatsApp as a?
No,
WhatsApp but that's Meta. That's Meta.
But WhatsApp's owned by Meta.
That's Meta.
It used to be overseas, but
it's a Meta
Facebook
company.
bought them. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like they're going for the.
That's what I'm saying though. Like this is straight.
The data, I think
the way they're posturing is what I'm saying is whack. What you're saying is 100% true. Yeah. I'm trying to get all the Pokeballs.
I'm saying the business tactic.
From the business tactic, that's what I'm saying.
Business wise.
I'm saying that's not what they're saying to us.
No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're trying to, this is big, scary China.
Well, they can't
they are saying, they are saying the data.
No. But they're saying the data in a way that doesn't make sense to a lot of people, specifically even young people, because young people don't give a fuck about their data. They're giving it away.
Young people don't know about politics or nothing.
Now, what the government's doing is banking off their data. They're saying young people don't vote, young people don't care, young people. Why are we appeasing to them? Let's scare the older folks by saying stuff like China has our data.
Right. Hear me out though.
Those people vote.
Hear me out. That's what you think. We haven't seen the number of young folks has bought into something as TikTok ever before.
Yeah, but I'm saying
so hear me out.
People that are in the house right now where they voted by most of young people.
Right. But you're right. You're saying there's old people in the house now. Mm-hmm. I'm saying that if the young people really felt like, this is actually finna happen, we've seen them rally. I can tell you right now, George Floyd, Black Lives Matter.
We said that. Rally. We said
they can rally in a way that they will be like, you ban TikTok, we'll never vote for you again.
Okay, this is how I believe this.
For me, it's not even the vote. At the end of the day, you're still going to use Meta and Facebook. They don't care.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Let's stop dramatizing.
Somebody else is going to build.
Yeah, let's stop dramatizing this. There's two
Good
things.
luck.
Let's go. Let me push back a little bit right here. Stop it. No. Let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Quickly.
Oh yeah. Why? We're out of time. Listen. The reason why is because, bro, they don't care. Again, you're talking about a movement that was the opportunity just passed. They were so stressed out. They put a note on TikTok. Hey guys, please go to the.
No. So remember, this is the second time this has happened.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. It still has to go through the Senate anyway.
Yeah, I get it, but why do we have to wait?
It's not gonna happen.
So but hear me out. So we have to wait till the ban to make a voice.
It's all about timing when it comes to passing these things and doing stuff and utilizing your voice. It's still all about timing. We have an election season also that's coming up. So if something were to pass now, you don't think that would affect the election season coming up as well?
100%. All I'm going to say is let's go back to this 6 months from now. And those people that are in the House that voted for this, if they're still there, and let's say there's a new brand of people, and they end up making this thing go away, like the ban goes away. The only way that this argument works is if those people that got voted into the Senate, voted into the House, were mainly voted in by young people.
Bro, I'll tell you how I know it'll work.
Off TikTok.
I'll tell you how. No. There's there's a senator in North Carolina.
He uses it right.
He built this whole platform right there. But hear me. When did the vote? 3-4 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Followers dropped, bro. People got on there and was like, he uses TikTok. Talked about the TikTok ban. They said, look at this. The man voted yes. Followers dropped.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. This is my personal opinion. I know you said quit. I pay taxes on TikTok money. They ain't getting away. I pay taxes on TikTok money. And I pay the government the money. $2,000.
That means
they're not getting rid of that. Trust me. No, yeah. They want that money.
And some TikTok of the conservatives are like, what's the precedent we sitting when it comes to, or we're setting when it comes to this? I have to read the bill in full. It doesn't seem like it's like a too lengthy bill.
It's 12 pages.
So I need to get in there and like read all 12 pages. But I do know from an economical standpoint, it's people who have built real brands, real economies off of TikTok, whose money is going to the United States government.
It's telling everybody go indie. This is we got to stop. My stepmom said it. You gonna rely? You know what happens if they go down? There it is.
Now we know.
We got to go back to work.
Get your IP, like Cori said, get your vinyls and CDs.
Get your
and
vinyls
IPs
and hey, like I said, bro, get your digital media, bro.
Real
I mean,
talk.
get
He's
your
right.
physical media, not the digital, bro, because the digital they could take away from you. Get it on physical,
He's
man.
right.
I'm trying to
You
tell
got to,
you.
man. You got to get assets and stuff.
Oh, we got everything on servers. Guess what? Servers crash. It can be blown up.
Get the Tesla. Get be good with a Tesla.
Okay, y'all gonna be watch the Tesla start driving y'all straight to the police station. Look, all
I'm
doors
not saying
locked.
it actually can do that.
It's gonna crash.
When the cops open the door, I'm gonna have money in hand. Hey,
Defund
how
the
much
Tesla.
you need?
nigga.
Yeah.
How much? Oh,
Let
dang.
me fund you guys.
Sorry.
That's
Say the N-word?
crazy.
No.
No.
Okay, my bad.
Are you sure? I don't know. I feel like every other network I've ever seen in my life, they
that's
they
what I'm
blur cuss
saying.
words, but you can say the N word.
Joe Budden's the worst.
Well, hell, I'll talk about it on Call of Duty real quick before we get up out of here. Matter of fact, this is my little word of the week. Call of Duty, take me off of this 14-day ban. I've emailed y'all 12 times. I, in my group, am the lightest of cuss words users.
Real talk.
Why do I always get banned? I can get in a match and people immediately start getting racist. Immediately, bro. None of them are getting voice chat bans or nothing like that, bro.
Yeah.
I make one little joke or something. Somebody report me over something light. I get banned, bro.
No, that's because they went to that Corey's Corner game and they said, "Oh no,
Tag Call of Duty, man. This is serious.
Bro, 14 days is crazy,
Wow.
bro. Take me off 7, maybe 5, 14. Because they gave me a warning one time, then they gave me a ban, and then now every time I get the ban, it's automatic 14.
tough."
Yeah, bro.
And then they won't tell you can't rebuttal, and they won't tell you what you did or what you said. That was my other thing. That's my thing in my email was, how am I supposed to fix my behavior when you won't tell me what I'm doing wrong?
The same
You
thing
know
with
what's so
the
crazy?
power
too? How,
electric
bro,
company.
how do software companies have thousands of employees and we can't never get to them?
None of them.
That's
I know you behind that computer and you see that
I
email,
can
bro.
tell we got 10,000 employees. Where?
Gosh,
How
but
do you contact them?
Break us out.
I don't even have a word for you this week, but here's the word I'm gonna give you, man. Do your research. What they say, do your Googles. Because you be sitting on the couch like us and you may think the ban is stupid, or maybe from a business standpoint in the government, you think actually it's a very smart thing to do. But you're not gonna have a good opinion or any type of opinion if you ain't doing your own research. So when people out there say do your research, what they mean is actually spend time in the library and on the internet and on Google. And from reputable sources, people. Reputable.
Yes,
okay?
yes.
So don't get on there. You get on if you talk to me about DuckDuckGo, I'm out. Anyway, do your research, spend your time diving into stuff so you can have a reputable opinion, and that's gonna make you palatable to everybody in the world. And that way you'll be able to still get some good sleep, drink your tea, and be well.
What's up?
It's up. Hey.